This will allow Cheese Crew to take down the core. The cheese is real. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey man, thanks for the cast.
Yeah, I hope you guys go back, watch the VOD. It'll be up, and hopefully you guys like the cast. I felt like I was all over myself today. I just feel like that'll come with practice, though.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out. It's good to watch the replays anyway.
Yeah, for
Hear
sure.
your comments on it.
I have a couple of questions for you guys, if you guys don't mind answering.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Okay, so what do you guys think went right in those games for you guys? Because you guys ended up winning the series like 2-0, right? So in a best of 3, 2 games immediately coming to you guys. What do you think was the recipe for success?
Well, I think we went into both of those maps with a plan. So we didn't get to pick the first map, but for this team, we do prefer to do the 3-lane maps. And we go into it, give it 110%. But we really know what we want to do. When we practice in Team League, we want to make sure everybody's on roles that they're comfortable with. The second game was a little different, only in that there were so many different ways we could go. We felt if we drafted 4 heroes that were solid together, we could either Abathur at the end there. We could have done a Varian. I don't remember what else we were pitching around, but that 5th option we could do so much with.
And see, that's what I was very curious at what the 5th pick was going to be, because with the Malthael being on the other team, opening up that position with a double tank might not have been the best idea. And now with the Abathur, that doesn't give you a second tank, but it does kind of give you a second tank in the form of Ultimate Evolution. If you do need that extra CC or the extra body, you can just use that. And I think Abathur was an excellent pick on that map. He's got a lot of space to go and soak, and it just gives you that EXP lead. You guys had quite the EXP lead there too.
Yeah, in our first thought, we were actually gonna try Cho'Gall there. That's why we did the Anubarak ban to start, and they immediately drafted Malthael, and that's what caught us off of it.
Yeah, I guess the Cocoon would have taken you guys out. See, whenever I see an Anubarak, I always presume Li Ming, and as those beetles are the biggest pain for any Li Ming. A quick question now: I didn't see any Stukov played by you guys or the other team, or even banned. But what's your opinion on Stukov? Just a new hero coming out. Who's the support player on the team?
That's me, Daz. I play the support players, but I think the thing that you're maybe not seeing a lot of Stukov at the moment is not everyone's really practiced up on him too well. I mean, he's only been out for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, so
yeah, no, totally,
everyone kind of falls back on their comfort picks. We did float around the idea of going Stukov that last one, but again, as soon as we saw the Malthael come out and the Chromie, we're like, well, they're going to want us to clump up. So let's try and take heroes where we can spread out. So we decided to fall back on the Malfurion again, just a ranged healer as opposed to Rhaegar or Uther or any of those.
Yeah, no, definitely. Chromie's very, very good into Ariel and Stukov, and if you're playing Stukov, you're stuck standing in a position for X amount of time. It's not a very good spot to be in. Question and opinions on the new hero announced in Garrosh.
I'm pretty excited. I was kind of hoping it was going to be Jiraxis or Kil'jaeden or one of those. Those kind of the secondary opinions that people were throwing around.
I thought it was going to be Jiraxis, definitely.
Yeah, I thought people were overanalyzing it a little bit, looking at the silhouette and being like, oh, it looks like an orc and all that. I was like, oh, everyone's overthinking it. Of course, everyone was right. And it ended up being Garrosh. But, I mean, you can't go wrong with Garrosh. He's one of the most famous orcs in the game, right? So
we thinking warrior or assassin or potential multi-class like Varian.
I don't know what the other guys' votes are. My vote's for probably Warrior. I think he kind of fits that role really well. He's going to be a large, probably, character model and everything on the map with the big Manaroth tusks on his shoulders and everything. So I'm expecting him to be a Warrior.
Yeah.
Right. And in the Hearthstone style, he's probably going to have tons of armor.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
and
true.
He's a warrior in Hearthstone too, I guess, right? He's the
I think it would be quite interesting to see if they do a multi-class, because Varian alone in that multi-class kind of leaves him a little lonely. But
I think Blizzard came out and said they aren't planning on doing any multi-class in the near future, so that's why I expect he'd be just a straight up warrior.
No, I agree.
coming up, and we haven't had a true, I guess, Sims variant, or even like Joanna too. There haven't been a lot of warriors that have been released as like a solo tanky type. So,
opinions on who you guys want to see next?
I want Hogger.
You want Hogger? I saw a couple of posts about Hogger. Yeah.
Lothar.
Okay, right on. Any other? I think any other games like StarCraft maybe, Phoenix.
well, I
Yeah,
guess
Phoenix would be cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see who they decide to release a BlizzCon too. You got to think that some of the bigger name ones will come out. I'm thinking like a Kel'Thas Dodd, or even like an Imperius or something too, or been two of the ones that have been like hotly talked about, or maybe even the Deathwing that everyone keeps joking about.
Yeah, I think Deathwing, if anything, he will be a map.
Yeah.
He's too large to be a hero.
Yeah, it'd be a challenge getting a dragon in the game. Well, I mean, you saw what they did with Chromie, right? She's not really a dragon or a dragon form ever. So.
Exactly. Cheese Crew. All right, the name. Now, does the name have anything to do with your strategies, or do you guys like to do those cheesy strats, or is it purely for the funny name and use of spray?
I think that's where it started. Yeah, the funny name, use of spray, and then I feel like we had to lean into it a little bit, so we've been trying to practice a little bit more cheesy things like Cho'Gall.
Yeah, no, because I'm surprised I didn't see any cheese today. Like no Sylvanas, go down to the bottom lane, poke out like an entire wall, run away.
Yeah, I did the Leeming Archon, just...
that was pretty trolly, yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is when your team name is Cheese Crew, you kind of telegraph that you're going to do that sort of stuff. So then, like, you don't want to do it because then, like, it's announced. If you pick Sylvanas, they're going to be like, oh.
Well,
it's a little mental reminder.
Last season, me and Black Magic were on a team called the Arthritic Abathurs. I don't think we ever played Abathur in, like, the 3 seasons we played.
Oh, goodness. But see, like, the whole cheese is that you guys aren't cheesy. And, it's that mind game.
Reverse troll.
The mind games, right? So, and you were saying that you guys are on another team before. So, is this the first time Cheese Crew has been together? Is this the first season, or? Yeah,
the only leave behinds from the old team are myself, Daz, and Black Magic. The rest of us kind of just started playing. Black Magic, Dekrow, and Daroq all know each other in real life, and we just ended up kind of hanging out and playing a lot in Team League, and that just kind of filtered forward into like the old team was disbanding. Let's put together a new one. We seem to play really well together, and next thing you know, the Cheese Crew is born.
Awesome. That's so I love seeing it when people like they come together. They know a lot of people just in real life, and you get a lot of people coming in, just into the game and just playing it out like that. And I think Chairleague is an excellent kind of beer league kind of for HOTS, because the HOTS community isn't very large, and for somebody like Super Jova to be able to do that, it's amazing. It brings a small community together and makes it larger.
Oh, for sure. It's a pretty tight-knit community. Like, just I feel like there's so many different groups of teams in Chairleague and through like the different podcasters and casters that know each other really well too, and that smaller community gives you that opportunity to do that kind of thing, right? So it does feel like you're not just a small tiny little voice in the crowd, that there's a bit of a tight-knit community here.
Yeah,
it's also for someone who's been playing video games like all my life, it's kind of cool to be able to participate in something where like there's an actual caster talking about me playing, because I'm not good enough to play like professionally. But
oh, don't sell yourself short there.
But to be able to do like this sort of beer league thing where that people do take it seriously enough that there's actually like a caster and stuff like that is very fun.
And it's fun for myself too, because I used to play in Chairleague. I did Heroes of the Dorm, all that fun stuff, and I just for casting for myself, it's a whole different view of it. It's for being in the game, it feels like everything happens so slowly and just you play the game out, but casting, everything just in like the blink of an eye, like 3 people are dead. I don't even know what's happening anymore. But it's exciting to be able to cast these things. So you get to see a lot of different levels of play. Last question for you guys. Do you guys have any Chairleague rivals or teams that you guys want to play against this season? Do you guys have anybody in mind?
Lords of the Exodar for sure.
Lords of the Exodar?
They're also Div 3 Thursdays. One of the guys on their team, Rosai, used to play with the Arthritic Abathers.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of a rivalry that we know the guys and we've played with them and against them before. So,
so
we've never actually matched up against them in Chairleague yet, but we're hoping this season's the one.
This will be interesting. A little bit of friendly banter, you know. Make sure when you get that whole team kill, you gotta spray the cheese, man.
Yeah.
If that cheese does not go down, I will be disappointed. Well, awesome, guys. I appreciate you guys taking some time after the game to sit down and talk to me.
For sure.
Right on.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.
Come hang out in Discord anytime.
Yeah, man. Will do. Bye.